Welcome to the first ever look back video that I'm not actually alone in. Today, we are going to be looking back at the first ever season of our Minecraft Pick of the series. For those unaware, Season 8 is the final season of the series, which will be coming to a close probably by the end of March. We'll see what happens. Speaking of which...
Yep, I am back, and yeah, like what Lego said is right. Season 8 will likely end by the end of March, but since my semester ends like near the middle at the end of April.
that also goes for me too, by the way.
Once our semesters end, our schedule should be much more open, and we could likely finish the final season during the end of March or the beginning of or the end of April.
Yeah, but for the time being, until we eventually get to that point, why not look back at all the other seasons? Of course, these will all be separate videos, of course, because of their sheer length. That's not even a joke. There will be 7 episodes total. Now, none of these will be back-to-back. There's going to be some look-back videos in between these, and of course, it's going to take a while to get through these. So don't worry. These are all separate videos, but will not be back-to-back, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them, at least, will not be back-to-back. Maybe at least the first 2 will probably be back-to-back. Now, normally we would always start off with the first video in this, but I came to a realization that both of these two, and I had also remembered, these two for some reason were muted despite having my mic on. I don't know what the problem was back then. Should we still do it regardless just for the sake of footage?
I mean, if that's what you want to do, then that's what we got.
Well, we normally always start off with where it all began.
And if you really have to, turn on the captions to see if anything will show up.
I know, because I checked the entire video. There is even no game sound either. It's really, really...
There's nothing more powerful than...
Okay, to clarify, it's been a while since I've watched this video, so that's probably why. Also, wait a minute, hold on. How many views did this get now that I think about it? Because if that ad played for no reason, then 118 views. Okay, I'm actually surprised. Okay, wow. That's right. September 4th, 2016. We began all of this. Sorry that this video is muted. I don't know why, but enjoy. That's weird because back then I thought I had my mic on and everything, and for some reason the video just came out completely muted. Regardless, we're still going to watch this.
I remember the watermark. I want to put it in full screen there. There we go.
Oh, and actually, since this is muted, we can actually talk over this without even needing the pause. As for the rest of them, we will have to, because of course it will have actual sound.
Mm-hmm.
Just thought I'd make that very, very, very clear. This is going to be the only time we're going to be able to talk over it. Dude, the first ever HOH, the one that started it all, the Creations World, has this recreated as well.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this world looks so...
This is back before all the updates that they have now. You couldn't alter signs back then. Once they were on something, you had to break it to do.
Yeah, that was a thing in 1.20, which was only almost a year ago, actually. Like 9 months ago, actually. There was a lot that was different about this game.
And there was a lot of setup we had to do, because not only did I need to give them access to my world, but we had to do all this setup with the sheep that we now just do off camera and then blip back to the video. But this is before we learned what to do with Bandicam, so of course you don't know all the tips and tricks that we do now in the future videos.
Now, just to clarify, this was just a few months after we started our channels. Hold on, I just need to check something. Okay. So, this was oh dude, the backyard looks so much smaller back then.
Yeah, because you didn't add like so much to it. This is what it was.
Yeah, and then when Season 2 came around, we made it bigger, and that is, of course, still how it looks today. The only thing to technically come from that is, of course, the pool from Season 1 in the Season 2 backyard design. With, I think, the lounge chairs also being there, too. That's just in today's current Zola's Lab 2 backyard, which is pretty cool. And for a while, it wasn't like that, actually. Oh yeah, this was before the World of Color update, which was 1.12. Notice how different the colors look for the sheep. Did you realize that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because around 9 months later, we had the 1.12 World of Color update where they updated the colors to make them slightly brighter. And that's where we got all those concrete blocks and glazed terracotta. Dear God, this game has really changed so much.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
This before I had keep inventory enabled. I then enabled it a little later down the line.
Yeah, because eventually that... Oh, I didn't realize those were pressure plates on that table. But the fact that all of this is recreated again is insane.
Honestly, you would be surprised because I don't have any resource packs. This is what it looks like to us, what it looks like to you guys too. I don't download resource packs. I used to, but ever since...
Oh yeah, there was like one episode of season 2 where I think for a competition you were using a resource pack. I think it was one of the veto competitions, if I recall.
Yeah, the shaders mod nearly destroyed my computer, so I didn't...
And I think there was another one that I think you used before the shaders mod. But wow, we were able to still get the lab pretty much identical after its corruption. I'm impressed. I'm very proud of myself that I was actually able to get that to work. Oh, that was before the elevator was implemented.
We had to do something about it.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah, the Ender Dragon, we couldn't get it out of there. It was stuck. We constantly heard the wings flapping. It annoyed the crap out of me because...
The same goes for us. I don't know how we managed to get rid of it. Maybe we finally were able to just kill it somehow. Like, it was, like, invincible. Like, you could not hit it for some reason.
Well, it's not supposed to spawn in the overworld to begin with, so the game didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, and I don't even know how we got rid of it. Maybe we just got it. Maybe it just despawned over time.
I don't know.
I don't know. Even now, I'm still questioning why that's a thing. Hold on. How? Okay, cool.
Yeah, they shouldn't be more than 10 minutes, considering...
Oh, no. Most of the entire series overall is in this format.
Because we didn't have the full version of Bandicam back then, we couldn't afford it.
No, we finally did in the 2-year anniversary episode, which I think was in season 6. Which, we'll get to that season eventually. Eventually.
Yeah.
It's not going to be for a while, though. Because we still got seasons 2 through 6 to still go through before getting there. Now, of course, like all other look back videos, I wanted to make another thing clear. Like all the other ones, we normally do not go through the literal entire series. We normally only pick our personal favorites. And since this is the first one to include you, well, you're about to see how these look back videos truly work. Now, again, we thankfully don't have to pause during this because, again, this entire footage is muted for some odd reason. I still don't get why that's the case. Also, the fact that this is 7.5 years ago, and 8 years in September, it really makes me question how long we've really been doing this.
Been doing YouTube for a very long time now.
I know, it's just... It makes you really think that, wow, we did a lot. We did a lot of crazy stuff. Actually, I think that was... Hold on. I think that orange sheep right there, I think that is Fiesta sheep. I think, accidentally had him in the wrong color. He was meant to be dark green. I think.
Yeah, I don't know why he was orange.
Yeah, I think we accidentally confused him for that by complete accident. But later on, we eventually fixed that, and he went back to his normal dark green that you normally see him in. And when he was introduced, he also was dark green, so... That was weird. We kind of forgot what color he was at the time, apparently. So, that's just some clarification right there, just to hopefully clarify. Also, wait, is that even considered?
I mean...
Is that considered clarification just to address that?
Yeah.
Because, again... Basically, I'm telling you what I do in these videos, to be specific. I just exactly clarify what things we do normally. Oh my god!
I think my microphone wasn't working here, so I had to just use the chat.
And again, the entire video was muted, so that probably also could be why. But this was before we realized.
Yeah, none of us knew how Bandicam works.
Well, actually, wait a second. I already knew how the whole microphone thing worked for this recorder, but for some reason, it just did not decide to work with me here, and ended up muting the whole video. And I swear, I promise you, I had my mic on and everything. It just decided to just not record anything, except for the game itself.
I'm just thankful the game got recorded at the very least.
Yeah, and I promise you, I did have my microphone and the game sound on. It's just, I guess, just did not decide to record any sound.
Yeah, and I remember that I used the official soundtrack for Big Brother. I had to stop that real quick after one episode once I realized that that's considered copyright territory.
I think you did it a few times.
I did it a few times, and then I was very lucky it did not end up any worse.
I know. Obviously.
We didn't know any better. We were literally just starting out. We didn't know all the rules. Now
oh, and you mean just in terms of just that?
Yeah, now I specifically do not use music unless I've made the music or it's non-copyrighted.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we were literally just starting
It's
out.
crazy how all these guys are still here today. Like, all of these sheep. Well, technically, they've been in the lab before this entire series started. It's just crazy to see that everybody's still here. Because technically, again, they were just mainly just in the lab before this entire series started in 2016. Which, around this time, I think we already addressed in the 1 year anniversary episode that this was mainly based off of an idea for just an event in Zola's Lab 2 at the time, if you recall, which we did address in the 1 year anniversary episode, which we will get to in the future. Because, actually, maybe we could just make a separate look back video just based off of all the anniversaries, since they don't technically relate to the current season.
Imagine not being able to spell ceremony can't be me.
Oh, trust me, I know how to spell a lot of things now. I'm serious, I have actually learned a lot more since this. We all have. And I'm very thankful for that. You should be too. We've all learned so much since we started this. And, dude, this really brings back memories, man. This design right here was genuinely amazing. Okay, the video's about to end, like, right here. Yeah, this was when we got to the nomination part. Alright, let's cut to the second video. Okay, yeah, that's right, because I remembered this was the other video that got muted. No, this is back when, because I used to make code videos for Clubbing Rewritten and Clubbing Went Online, which, of course, both of those games are gone now. Still a shame, though, for Rewritten. Back to the point, though. This was... Okay, so this is only 3 minutes, so...
Yeah, because we were trying to finish up part 2.
Okay, so now we are going to... Okay, so we're only 13 minutes in.
We're fine.
Some of these look-back videos are slightly long, because, of course, it takes a while to get through some of these. Let's get to the point, though. So, this was the nomination ceremony, but back to what I was saying, though, before... Seeing this room design for the Season 1 house, it brings back a lot of memories, man. It really shows how far the series has come in the last 8 years, almost. I seriously cannot believe I can actually say that out loud, saying that it has been almost 8 years since we started this series. I cannot believe I can actually say that. And it does not feel wrong at all. Because it's true. How do you feel about all of this?
Dude, I feel old.
No, I mean just in general. It's crazy. I genuinely...
Alright, but jokes aside, it's been a very long time.
I know, I thought that this wasn't that long ago, and then I realized 8 years... That's almost nearly a decade ago. But, oh, Blossom! I think they ended up winning a season at one point. I forgot, who was the second one again?
We'll find out.
Oh, wait, I see the, oh, wait, never mind. I thought I saw the secondary spawn egg for a second.
I was probably switching hands.
Oh, yeah, because you used to write out, like, all of the, sentences. Of course, after season 1, you stopped doing that, because, of course, eventually you started filming the videos, too. By the way, bear in mind, by the way, as a little reminder, I was the only one filming these videos at the time.
Yeah, my channel wasn't even started. I wasn't known as Rose Crystal yet. This was before. I still joined in on videos, I just didn't record. I didn't think I would be able to run a YouTube channel, because knowing my memory, I won't be able to record it.
In the end, the last few months have kind of proven that.
I'm in the middle of university. What makes you think I can just sit and record?
Okay, now you technically have the time to, technically. But again, kind of jokes aside though, but point is, Akramin though, what? Why did we remove the nominees? That's weird. We've never done that again, hopefully. At least unless, of course, it reset, obviously.
Yeah.
For the next one. But I just realized both Blossom Knight and... no, sorry. Wait a second. Blossom Knight wasn't introduced till season 3. Blossom and Akramin, keep those two in mind because those two ended up winning 2 different seasons. If not back-to-back seasons. Wait, who was that red shape right there?
I have no idea.
Who was that?
There have been a lot of sheep over the, oh yeah, I had to make new eggs. I don't think I actually intended to remove them, we just misclicked.
Oh, yeah, actually, that makes genuinely more sense. Okay, so that's the end of this one. Should we go to the first veto competition?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay, obviously, again, we're not going to go through all the videos since, of course, this will take too long. Alright, say again?
I think we should do the first 5 episodes, if that makes sense.
Well, actually, we'll also do the finale episode since it's not going to take that long.
Yeah.
Because normally we go from the beginning to the end, but we're skipping certain episodes. Okay, so this next one, thankfully, the rest of these have actual sound, which is great. Now, from this point forward, we're going to have to obviously pause in between. You ready?
Yep.
Oh.
Here we go. I remember this.
I do too. I'm sorry. It's just that.
Oh god, we used Skype back then. We didn't have Discord. That is a long time ago.
Dude, wait. I don't think I even still have one after all this time. I feel so bad because there's been a lot of people that have been wanting me to join the Clubbing with Journey Discord server. I can see why you guys have been wanting me to do that. I'm like,
Discord is free.
I know. I was going to do it back when that game launched a year ago, and then I completely forgot about it.
I don't remember what my name was back on Skype. I think I changed it like quite a few times.
Yeah, but oh dear God, I not only laughed there just for that.
It's not a genuine officer. I think that was for like some kind of like skit I was doing.
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, but also the fact that this also was recreated in the Creations World too, like right next to the first HOH comp. So, since this is going to be the first one to actually include sound, let's turn up the headset a bit since we have this. Oh, and yeah, they aren't able to see the volume slider because my face cam will be in the way. Mm-hmm. Okay, so who's ready for a massive voice difference?
Oh God!
3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another Big Brother episode in Minecraft. And I'm back with GirlsDuck627 again, if you want to say hello.
Hello.
And we're back. It's September 7th, 2016. And we're doing the Power Veto Challenge.
Alright,
Keep it maybe like at 74 at the very least.
Yeah, I'll keep it at 70.
Yes, I think I turned back on the sound. I'll have to check once I'm done making this.
I'm gonna begin the Big Brother.
Obviously, that was addressing the first 2 episodes, which were muted.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, go.
Why'd you say that?
I'm trying to mimic it.
Yeah, because I never started. I didn't record.
The nominations are right there from the last episode.
Speak back.
And let me know if you guys can hear our voices. Please tell me this is working.
Yep, we could perfectly fine since for some reason it finally decided to record our voices finally. I don't know what was happening in the first 2 episodes. I really don't know what happened there.
Yeah, let me know down in the comments if you guys can hear our voices.
Actually, the only thing you could hear in this video were our voices. The game sound, for some reason, just was not being recorded, but we eventually fixed that later on. Who was that red sheep? I still question it to this very day, considering there are no sheep in the lab that are red outside of Memorial Sheep and Santa Sheep. But those are holiday-themed sheep. Who was this?
I don't know.
I know. And thankfully, they disappeared very quickly.
I don't think it was really a big deal.
I know. I'm just still kind of questioning, look back at this footage, but... Oh, we put the date here because this was September 7th, 2016. This was like 3 days after we started the series. Oh. I thought for a second the video wasn't playing. Is this muted?
Maybe because you didn't talk all the time, so.
Oh yeah, this was like a time frame where, actually, for the majority of my channel in 2016, there were some segments where I would just go silent for at least a minute or two, and I think this was during that. I think.
We don't have those. Don't forget that. Dude.
What? What was that?
What was what?
Did you see that name right there? Magenta.
Yeah.
That's weird. Thankfully, most of these guys are gone now, thankfully.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, thankfully, these guys were deleted very quickly.
Pretty random house guys.
Just do like papers or something. Or just do gold ingots or something. I don't know.
I'm still trying to question what I'm referring to here.
So I'm gonna.
Because bear in mind, I have to do this entire look back video without putting my headset on, so she could obviously hear the footage. Because if I were to put on my headset, she would not be able to hear the footage. Which is also why I had to turn the volume up slightly higher.
Alright,
Yeah, I
me?
basically just shuffled players around my inventory and picked at random draw.
I think at one point you used a hat in Season 5.
Yep.
Where you took it out, like, you chose players, like, out of a hat in, like, one of the Season 5 competitions.
I had to work my magic around that to make it as accurate to the show as possible, but not as accurate. Because there's only so much you can do with a Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly. And considering we were using 0 mods throughout not just this season, but the entire series.
No resource packs, no mods, no nothing.
Okay, maybe a few resource packs during Season 2, but regardless, beyond that point, we never used anything beyond resource packs beyond Season 2.
Yeah, our computers could not handle mods, so we had to improvise really fast.
Yeah, and the same could also go with resource packs, because after Season 2, they were nowhere to be found. At least in the series.
Alright, so like me, 2 chosen nominees, and 2 more house guys.
Oh, so he was orange!
He was?
Yeah, I just saw the name right there. Thank God we reverted him back to green not long after this. I think during Season 2.
Such as?
I still can't believe that's your voice, man.
I know. I've really changed. For the better, that is. In legitimate seriousness, though, again, jokes aside. Granted, this was nearly 8 years ago, so it is as expected for me to sound a lot different. Although I'm starting to question you, though.
Oh, my voice has definitely deepened since then.
But not as much from what I've been able to see. I've been looking back at a lot of these videos Well, not their entirety, just certain sections just for the heck of it, just to see if I can figure out what I want to do for the ending of Season 8. Without hopefully not copying too much. Oh, and you'll know exactly what I'm referring to not long from now, actually. Within a few days, actually, I will be showing you what I have planned for the ending of Season 8. We got a ton of competitions that I have planned out.
Who are the
Some that you actually have no idea of.
last two? Let's find out right now.
I'll start revealing them to you very soon.
Oh.
I think I should keep it a surprise, though, because of how cool it'll be.
Almost done with the last one.
Alright, cool. Other people are waiting to compete.
Oh, yes! This was the upstairs of the house where we had the diary room there and on the diamond room right there, and then I think over there was the HOH room, and then I think the one we just saw right before there was I think like the TV room, and then the balcony. And if I recall, this was brought back in Season 2.
People are just hanging around this house.
Also, I think that room was also brought back during the April 2017 throwback party, if I recall. Imagine if I'm getting all of these right. Knowing me, I probably am.
Now bring the sheep back. The sheep back. That came out.
I think he actually won that competition.
Who are the...
Just they're there.
I don't think I have the game
I swear, thank God we got rid of that Ender Dragon eventually.
sound in it. I don't think I
Wait, whoa, there was a second one?
have it.
Yeah,
I'll have
there
to
was a
see. Let me
second
know, guys, in the
some-
comments
some-
if you can hear the game sound.
It would just not go away. Oh yeah, the pipes to the special labs were very different.
Alright,
Because of course, when the corruption happened, I had to rework everything.
start immediately, you know that.
How many minutes will it take?
Oh, their name was Ruby. What was the point of that? I am honestly glad we never got an answer to that.
Man, I was trying to be as accurate to the show as I could. We were the ones in charge. So
Alright, go
that's fine.
outside or something.
I was just trying to be as accurate as I could.
Yeah, thank God most of these random ones were just not... Well, they weren't evicted. They just straight up were just deleted from existence.
Worse than eviction.
Oh, the stage!
We made a full-blown
Let me
stage,
head
that's
back
right.
in.
And I think it was even recreated in Season 7, but of course modified to, of course, fit the modern layout of the lab.
And I just hang out until...
Dude, we were trying to be as accurate as possible, but not also at the same time.
Let's start.
We were trying to make our own unique thing, but then we couldn't help but be inspired by the show.
Yeah.
That can explain what these 3 rooms are.
Do I just have to pause this or something?
This was back when I didn't know that you could just pause it from like the top right corner of your screen.
No, we thought we had to go to the
Alright, guys, we'll be right back.
Alright, unpause the recording.
And we're back. Sorry that took a long time cleaning the kitchen again. But anyway, let's get into the competition.
Hey God, the lab office hasn't actually really changed at all, if I'm being honest.
I chose sheepy and
Actually, the same goes for the flower shop. Okay, actually, scratch that. I am completely proven wrong. The flower shop has changed a little because, of course, we added all the cherry items in there.
sheep, so get them out here.
What about the third one?
You too.
Alright.
Sorry, my controls went on its own that punched some of the competition apart.
Come a long way, my
I
guy.
fixed those.
I know, and the fact that a year and
Now...
2 months
Alright,
later,
hold-
this would all
alright.
just be corrupted out
Why
of
is
nowhere.
everything
I
laggy
don't
for
know
me?
what happened.
I know, it just happened out of nowhere. The corruption just happened out of nowhere. Like, we did not know what was causing it at the time. But by the time we probably could have predicted, it was already too late.
That's weird.
And we don't even know what it is.
Let's find. I'm gonna try to find sheepy.
Oh yeah, the cobblestone tower used to be so much bigger.
Alright, I am...
Let me know if you see him out here already.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna disconnect real quick. It is way too loud.
All those servers. I think some of them are actually shut down now.
Yeah. I know quite a few of them that are now.
And
I think the only two that I think are still around on that server list right there, I think are Hypixel and
I
think-
MC Magic is still up, I think.
yeah, I think that and Hypixel are the only two that are still up that are on that server list right there. Because I know Mindplex is also not around anymore. I know that got shut down a while back.
yeah, I'm relogging.
MC Nation also got shut down not long after this, actually, right here.
Please?
Yeah.
I'm
the
relogging
people running it just
back
couldn't
into
stay
the world.
active anymore.
Yeah, so that made a lot of sense.
Oh, do it, Rashizi.
There you go.
Alright, get the other contestant because you have him out here.
This is
I'm just as confused as you.
gonna be amazing.
I have no idea what this competition is about, so.
Alright, I'll announce it. This competition is called the Dive of Death.
Excuse me, what?
This is how
Yeah,
it
we
works.
could get away with a lot of stuff with YouTube back then.
Yeah!
Now we can't.
Dude, they have become so strict that we can't even do stuff like this anymore.
I think Minecraft's fine.
It works
Oh,
like
no. Minecraft is fine. We might just be slightly more restricted.
Yeah.
Which is why in later seasons, some of these competitions might have come back.
You have to jump with
Although, granted, do you think it could have been just the lack of creativity at the time?
out,
I
well,
don't know. They
by
could have
aiming in
multiple
any of these
screens.
5 spots. And you have to do this all in survival.
Obviously, that would make total sense.
Drop it,
If you didn't create it, it would kind of defeat the purpose.
That's literally the idea here. Also, fun fact, I think this was actually also done in Season 2 for some reason. We'll get to that into the future.
Uh,
I know, I'll already spawn him.
and you have to do it in... Woo, sorry.
Okay, so we're already 32 minutes in, but again, these look-back videos are normally long anyway.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I gotta get Chicky in here. Can you?
Yep, that's how you have to
Oh yeah, because back then you could just put the respective game mode with just putting the letter. Now you just have the options.
do it.
Alright.
Woo!
Oh yeah. All the image wouldn't register right
You
away.
can get the sheep out here.
Thank
This
you,
time
Val.
we'll begin.
Yes.
There you go. That's how you have to do the competition.
That was just a demonstration.
Alright.
Since, of course, I made this. Actually, scratch that. I made pretty much almost all the competitions in the entire series.
Alright, unfortunately,
I think you made some of them too.
I don't have a gate.
Alright, I'll go first then. You get the other sheep there too.
Alright, climb up the ladder. No, survival mode.
Yeah, no, I'm typing it in.
Actually, it only made more sense when you actually got up there.
And here's how this works.
Didn't we just see a demonstration here?
I know, I have to dive.
Why is it so laggy for me?
Alright,
Thank God we don't deal with this now.
you go first.
No.
Oh,
What hole did you land in?
ah, the lava one.
Well then, you're out.
I found the lava
I
one.
forgot to mention that you only have one chance to do this.
Oh, so the TV in my room was slightly different back then. Okay.
Actually, yeah.
I know we don't have to be 100% accurate, but that's nice to see.
Wow.
Alright, here we go.
Although, when recreating this, I almost tried being slightly accurate.
I landed in the water hole.
Alright, because I spawned it back somewhere.
I landed literally right next to it, so
Oh, wait. Were you able to reset your own spawn point back then?
I think so.
Like, where you could just set your spawn point for a certain place so you don't always have to obviously get sent back to your last sleeping area, for example.
I have no idea if I knew about the spawn point thing back then. But
I don't even know if it was even implemented. Comment down below. Please do correct us.
Alright, I have to swim.
I'd love to know if we're right or wrong about that. Was it in the game back then where you could just set, like the command where you could just set your spawn point in the spot you're already in? Please do correct us if that was already in the game or not back then. We'd love to know.
back.
huh?
Alright, let's see how Sheepy does.
Why didn't I just pause this whole section until we got there?
He might die. Can you not just be the one who wins all these?
Yeah, I'm actually.
Am I supposed to refer to the shape here or not?
Oh, okay, because you won the last one. That's not fair.
Oh, that's right. You ended up being the first HOH of the whole season, even though despite the video being muted. Because you were the one to do the first nomination ceremony.
Whoa! I keep...
I didn't technically land in the
I clearly just could have just went back into creative during this.
water. I landed
Nope.
in the snow.
Yep, so...
Right as I say that!
Oh, you lose.
I mean,
So
you
you're
know,
out.
less.
Down, it's down.
I know, it's just I haven't seen this in forever, that's probably why.
Let's see who will win.
When looking back at these videos off camera for like probably almost a month, I've only been watching certain sections of the videos to see, who knows, maybe we could try like remaking a competition from one of these seasons.
I'm back in creative mode.
That's what I kind of been thinking. I've been trying to look back at some of the old footage to see if I can get any competition ideas.
Now I had to go out to the...
Oh, the stage wasn't even fully in the entire lab building, apparently.
I hear,
I think in season 7 that was visually fixed.
Wherever he is. Right, I'm out to the competition. Yeah. Who will win this?
Alright, Sheepy's gonna have to get over here.
Whoa! What happened to all my stuff? It's gone.
Oh, so that must have been my stuff then, I guess.
No, it's not. It's right there.
Oh, it's right there. TNT equals
Okay, definitely because of the TNT.
more diving stuff, and I don't know what's
How can
wrong.
we get Sheepy in here?
Whoa!
Oh yeah, because this was literally built right above the pool area. Actually, that was just the first 2 competitions, actually. If it, didn't already, look obvious.
There's something wrong. There's something wrong with my, dive. Alright. Did you like the setup I made?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna kill the sheep again.
Well, you have to just do it.
Of course, you eventually had to take part in this.
I'm always talking back to you. I just don't know if they can hear me.
No, I think it's just because, of course, since I have my headset off, you really can't hear the other side. Now, of course, in the actual look-back video, when rewatching this entire thing, we'll be able to actually hear the sound.
I mean, this competition...
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, because it cut out. But it didn't matter, because this video was only like... Why was this 6 minutes?
We're back for the second part.
Worried about the veto.
Where the veto meeting is going to be in. We're just finishing up the power veto competition. So yeah, let's get right into it.
Gonna pass this victory over to Sheepy.
Yep. So, Sheepy wins the power of veto.
I called it!
What?
I called that Shifu was probably going to be that power veto winner. I think I remember from, my memory at one point. And dang, I was actually right.
Now,
Maybe smaller.
And this goes to both of us who have not watched these videos in forever. I'm surprised how much we're able to actually remember from the series.
alright, cool. Now I can dismantle this. So I will be right back when I, dismantle this.
Yeah, back then I definitely didn't realize that you could just do it from the top corner of your screen.
Here you go.
Alright, I am back. And, yep, the competition is dismantled. So we got the pool back.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious that these were literally built right on top of the pool area if it wasn't already obvious. The first few competitions, if it hadn't, already made itself quite obvious that that was the case.
So Sheepy won the power of veto. And yeah, pretty
There are
cool.
power vetoes inside that chest, Sheepy. You would like to, so.
Actually, you have to put the chest.
Oh yeah, for the video meeting, we tried also being slightly more accurate. Thank God that we didn't do this again.
1 second. Now you have to put the chest on the table at the living room.
This was the only time I think we did this.
Oh yeah, we had to.
Let's
take
do the
keys
video
out of
the video meeting right
That's why
now.
we had to
Sorry, I
put it
messed
in
up again.
A box.
Alright.
Of course, we never did this again, considering it was pointless. We just held the item instead. And honestly, it was just much easier.
Made life easy.
No, literally, it actually made this so much easier on ourselves.
I'm gonna put it right there.
Yeah, I definitely can remember this was one of the only times we did this. If not the only time we did this.
Put it right there.
Alright, there we go. I placed it.
Alright, wait, where'd you put it?
I think I was holding it. I'm not sure though.
It's veto meeting time.
Indeed. The
No.
first one of the whole series.
Oh, right here in the living room. Remember?
It's gonna be crazy when we reach the end of season 8 and realize that, wow, it'll actually be over.
In the living room, dummy. Alright.
For the veto meeting.
Yeah, I'm glad we never did this again.
Yeah.
No, seriously, doing this wasted so much time. And that's probably why this video is longer than it should be. Thank God we have gotten so much better at this.
Go. If you want to go with the rest of them.
No one's here anyway.
Oh yeah, because back then the lab lights were actually sea lanterns. If you don't know, we actually re-implemented those back on March 7th when the Festival of Snow came to a close. Because we realized, why not just bring them back? That might stay permanently. I realized I put glowstone in where those lights were, the sea lantern lights, and had completely forgotten that these were actually sea lantern lights and not glowstone. For the lights that we had in the lab office. I bring this up because we just re-added those recently.
No one's here anyway. Oh, there's a hole right there. Alright. Oh, God. If you don't know that, yeah, you should know.
Let's go ask him what he wants. What he wants to save or discard.
Let's ask
Go
him.
ask our power be the winner right now.
Yeah, let's find Sheepy Heart. Oh, he's right here.
Ask him what he wants to do. Do you want to save Blossom and Rock Rain, or what do you want to discard?
He says discard. He says
Was this one of the only times that we never did the veto meeting in the actual place it was meant to be done?
I don't know.
Oh my God, if we go through the rest of this entire series without seeing that, then that's actually going to be kind of insane.
discard.
I know, we shouldn't really make that much of a big deal out of these things, but it is crazy to know that some of these things that ended up only happening being a one-time thing is kind of crazy if you think about it.
Alright.
Yeah, he just wants to discard. The vote. Discard. Yeah, the veto. Alright. So, yeah. Give it to him.
Okay, that's another thing. Now that the veto meeting was over, we could have just ended the video right here.
Alright. Get him in here. Oh, there's also a hole in the house. Oh. Okay. Have you noticed there's a book in your inventory?
Oh, a book and quill?
Yes.
I accidentally destroyed it.
Oh, come on. I was working on...
I thought it was an empty.
Yeah, they did stay the same, and eventually one of those two was evicted.
Nope, it was filled of all the year's history.
I didn't know that. You should have signed it.
Wait. Was that the lab yearbook? Interesting. Of course, this wouldn't matter now since, of course, all of this would get corrupted later on
So,
in 2017.
what?
So regardless, that book would be gone in a year's time anyway.
Fine, I'll make a new one someday. No,
Don't think I ever did, but again, in a year's time, it did not matter because it would just get corrupted.
you know what? I'm not gonna.
No, you can make a new one. Just
Dude, it's pretty much a copy and paste.
Oh, yeah, because, like, you could actually get up to the flower shop, from the, lab office because the floor was actually open during this time to reference the balcony.
Yearbooks.
hey, it's okay. You can do it. I didn't know it was a book full of the year. Anyway,
Power, the
that
video meeting,
means nominations are the same.
and yeah. That's basically it for the video here.
Alright, let's move on. Okay, guys, so we're going to skip past the majority of this because remember, we normally don't go through the entirety of the series, at least in terms of this. Obviously, we only go to the parts that we want. And in this particular case, we have the final HOH Part 1. Crazy. So, we're going to do this and then the finale. Does that make any genuine sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You might want to get back up for this one then.
I know we should be doing the free competitions, but unfortunately that crashed and froze up and got deleted as soon as I started recording. So
Oh, so we were apparently already doing these. We already did 2 competitions, but I guess the recording got corrupted. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. So I guess we just skipped all the way to the third part. And I see Lapis Sheep was still here.
unfortunately that is lost.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the footage got corrupted. So that was unfortunate. But again, I do see Lapis Sheep right there.
Not my
Wait a minute. So me, Lapis Sheep, and you were the only ones left, apparently.
fault. It froze up. So yeah, don't be mad at me.
I was the only one filming the videos at this time.
1 second. Let me pull down that. We need it a little down. Yep.
Oh, so you must have built a roller coaster for the for one of the other competitions that, of course, obviously got lost.
There we go. Got that pulled down. Now
I actually completely forgot what it was because, again, it's been so long. And secondly, that footage was corrupted anyway, so I pretty much completely lost it.
a lot of zombies. But how about this be the first competition? We can do this all over
It ended up being the only one.
again. Hey guys, I'm sorry I keep mispronouncing words. I keep messing this up. Yeah, guys, it's kind of my fault now.
Well, let's just stick with this as the final competition.
No.
Yeah, honestly, that's exactly what happened. And honestly, it worked out so much better. Also, yay, we were actually able to hear you in this one.
Oh, everyone's gonna buy an Luigi. I just wanted to skip to the third comp because we don't have time to be filming another 2 comps. So,
Oh, yeah, because this was being filmed, like, pretty late. I think, like, 9 p.m. Because I think in, like, one of these videos I said, like, the time. And that made a lot of sense at the time.
Yeah, I was not in any mood to record all 3 parts of an HOH competition.
Yeah, especially since the first 2 got corrupted, so... It only made genuine sense.
Yeah, guys, we don't have time because you know it is pretty late at night.
Wait a second, when was this again? Oh, okay, October 7th.
Alright, me versus him. Who will win?
it's actually a her.
Excuse me, what? It took me that long to finally come to a realization?
Yeah, Lapis is a girl.
So you're saying this entire time I was being proven wrong for the last 10 years?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I don't know how to think about that now. I don't know how I'm supposed to think about that now. I completely forgot about that. Wow, okay. That's probably the most shocking thing to come out of this entire look back video. Let's continue regardless, but oh my god! That's insane that I was actually proven wrong for once.
Oh, I keep forgetting. It's a girl sheet.
I assumed it wasn't this whole time. But I'm glad you were there to recorrect me. Yourself 8 years in the past was able to just absolutely just mess with myself in the present.
Unintentionally.
Wow! Wow! Okay, I'm gonna stop messing around. Like, I'm serious. Let's get back to it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so unfortunately that's supposed to be possible. Oh my god, this better be good. And guys, I
I
have
think there was something. I don't even know if this was even related to the season, like this trivia.
to show you something that's gonna be amazing. We're gonna go skydiving after this. I mean, that's
What the? Oh, wait. I know what I mean. The Elytra, to be specific.
a great idea.
The Elytra. That's, I think, what we are referring to.
Oh yeah, I remember this from the original one.
Oh, yeah, because most of the final 3 HOHs are actually those, actually.
Original Big Brother, which has recently left us 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, because this was like a few weeks after season 18 ended.
And guys, if you didn't watch the actual Big Brother from this year, it was so awesome this year.
Yeah, season 18 was actually really cool. I actually had a lot of fun with that.
Do not give any spoilers.
Well, I'm sure people already watched it this year. It was amazing. It was the best Big Brother season yet.
Okay, that's technically a lie. First, I have to clarify, there have been better ones.
Best comps ever. That was the best season of Big Brother in my opinion.
Well, at least at the time. I have found out there have been far better ones.
I only watched 2015 and 2016.
Oh yeah, this was only our second year of watching the actual show at the time.
Yeah.
Of course, we would eventually watch it for the next 6 years after this.
I did not watch 2014 because
I assume this competition was just called like season 1 trivia. The skills between us. What? I'm getting proven wrong here left and right.
I did.
oh yeah, she did, but I didn't due
I
to
think my reasoning
well,
behind that was because at the
I
time,
never
All right, quit. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What?
my reasoning was because I thought that was what all final competitions were called, so I called our final competition the skills between us, not
Oh.
realizing that they were supposed to be wordplay of the current competition. Because I
Yeah.
thought all final competitions were called that.
Yeah, and eventually later on, like probably not long after, we were proven wrong.
So that's what I called ours.
Okay, that's good, and I do now remember that. It's all coming back.
And the competition's turn.
yeah. Alright, let's get into this. Question 1. Oh my god. You don't need to type for this, just say it out your own words.
All right then. Hang on, wait. I got a Skype message. I'll be right there. I'll be right back.
Skype again.
Yeah, Skype was being my worst enemy during this, so I was like, I would get disconnected, reconnected, disconnected, and so forth. And it would take the audio with me, so
It's all true.
I had to fight it all the freaking time.
Alright, we'll just
Thank God we don't actually use that now.
I'll be right back.
wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Hang on. Okay, I was just responding back to someone. Anyway, Jim win.
You know, back when that was actually relevant. Actually, yeah, no, I don't think it's really relevant now. I'm probably gonna be proven wrong later.
Who was Aquamaraine's closest ally? Is it Blossom or Sheepy?
I'm gonna be honest, I had never questioned this back then, and probably you as well. So let's see what we had.
Blossom. We've actually both guessed Blossom. Since,
Right.
um,
Aquamaraine's closest ally was Sheepy.
darn it,
Interesting, considering he was the first veto winner.
we both got it incorrect.
What's even more funny is that Aquamarine ended up also being the first one evicted in the entire series. I had to look up this not long ago for the sake of, well, wanting to remember these things.
Alright, question 2. Let's see what this one is.
And
Now,
Core.
keep in mind that later for Season 4, because we may or may not be coming back to that topic eventually when we reach Season 4.
Correct. Sorry,
Keep Aquamarine in mind for Season 4.
I brain was horrible.
Actually, it was actually both of us. We both guessed that. we're both incorrect. Question 2, please.
These people are Skyping me like crazy.
Oh god, just tell them to leave us alone for one night.
I know! People were everywhere.
Oh my god.
Okay, anyway.
I'm surprised it didn't happen to me.
Question 2. And this stuff's about Undertale.
Oh,
Interesting, considering, well, how relevant was that game still at the time?
Very relevant.
Good enough.
god, no.
I just went with it.
I don't even play Undertale.
Well, too bad.
Have I actually?
I don't think you've ever personally played Undertale, but you've definitely heard about it.
No, and I've watched videos about it. And I've watched videos, and I've even seen you play it. Which means I know it's a thing. I just guess I never played it. But I've seen videos, and I've even seen you play it. So I know what it is.
Alright, but
What
you're
what
bringing
weapon
us out.
does Kara originally hold in the ruins?
Do you remember this?
I don't know, since
Ah, interesting.
they've never even played
What?
the game.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. A hint is you saw it in the room before Torio's house.
Oh god, I keep forgetting all those.
Come on, I'm pushing you here.
I know.
What is it?
Has to be obvious.
The real life is a new home.
So what is it?
I don't even know since I ever played the game.
Again, this was with me, without playing the actual game.
And
What do I? Okay, fine. What do I hold in my first slot inventory?
let me guess, a sword?
Not just any sword.
I swear, I thought I played that game at one point. I guess I never did.
Maybe
just because I was watching you play it, maybe.
Kara, the closest thing to a knife is an iron sword. So Kara originally holds a knife. I answered that one because I know much about Undertale.
Alright, question 3. And then,
Okay, this one's about Minecraft. Sorry, I just wanted to do the Undertale one.
I am sorry, but, yeah. That's
Okay, question 3.
terrible. Alright. Question 3. Let's see what this next one is.
It's my favorite restaurant.
What?
It's my favorite restaurant.
Let me guess.
Out of all people, you should know this.
Oh.
What does it have to do
Starbucks?
with Minecraft?
Yeah, I was just about to say, what did that have to do anything with the game?
Did I just blank
Dang.
on camera?
Alright,
Probably
that's
did.
one for
Oh my god, I am so glad we are much better at this.
me.
Yeah, I don't
And-
think we planned these questions.
Alright, gold
Just
ignats will
went
determine your
like,
score.
just
That's
like-
1.
Yeah, I know, and thankfully in later trivia competitions in all future seasons, we would have all these planned far ahead of time.
Yeah, we had all the questions written down and this time.
And if we do another trivia competition to kind of wrap up season 8, I think I have a few in mind.
For Lego, none for Lapis.
Alright, and this next one.
Alright. If you get it wrong, I'll replace it with a silver ignet for the one who got it wrong.
I
Anyway,
forgot we did that.
Question 4.
And just to clarify, after this video, we will go automatically to the finale.
Okay, they said they were going to bed. Holy
Oh,
crap.
dang, we are 58 minutes in. Thank God we're going to go to the finale right after this. Okay, in like 2 minutes.
Oh god, I'm just looking at the time now. And the time here. And looking at the time here. Alright.
Alright, anyway, question 4. Why was this season no wait, this stuff was true and false, dang it. Not answering questions.
Oh, don't worry. You just foreshadowed the next 7 seasons.
Okay.
I purposely say that because all trivia questions past this point would just be related to the seasons alone. If I'm being right about that. Why do I feel like I'm right?
This is one.
Okay, actually, some trivia competitions would be based off of something completely different. But there were some competitions where it would be just related based off of either the current season or previous ones. But there were also some competitions that would be based off of other things.
Which one is it? Why was this world originally built?
It was built.
What was it? Was it built for A, for a lab purpose, or B, just to have my own world without being blown up? True or false for question A, or true and false for question 2?
To build a new lab since your first one blacked out and got permanently removed.
That is 100% correct.
And that was actually last year, guys. If you guys don't even know that at all. But we built the
That
lab.
was literally our first time ever telling you that. And to clarify, nearly 9 years later, it is still 100% true.
On September 29th, 2015.
I didn't need a story. I just wanted to ask if you needed a true and false.
Yeah, I was just about to say, what was the point?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
true.
Eh?
That's 2 for me, 0 for him. I'm sorry, keep calling him a boy. I'm sorry.
I still question why I did it all this time.
Alright,
Because I had completely forgot.
then Lego has 2, Lapis 0.
And this last one.
Whoever gets the last question right gets this blaze rod. Like,
Yeah.
alright,
I seriously can't even question what the heck we were doing at this point.
any,
This last one must be good because
Don't worry, when we watch the later seasons, we'll know exactly what we were doing. Because by then, we knew what we were doing. So this will be much more understandable in the later seasons.
well, you
Going
know.
all the way into season 2 to be specific.
Oh,
But that's for a future video.
the video's
As we have just hit an hour.
gonna end. Alright guys, so we're back for another video. So yeah, let's continue with the last question of this competition. And I'll
Okay, cool. So we'll only play the part where we do the last question, and then we'll go right to the finale.
upload these tomorrow morning.
alright.
Actually, I think this was actually an unreleased... Yeah, an unreleased video. Actually, scratch that. That goes for all of these. These were never actually uploaded in 2016. Rather, they were uploaded in 2019 after realizing I never uploaded them back in the day. But granted, this was over a year before we started the unreleased video series. But how was I supposed to know I was going to be doing that in a year's time?
Question 4.
You really can't predict the future.
Give the order of the jury.
Oh,
Okay, to clarify right now, how was I supposed to remember that?
I know.
Trivia.
But Sleepy may go first.
Okay, actually, I do recall that because I think... Did they ever do that in the actual show?
I think so.
I think they had true and false questions based off of the jury, I think.
Yeah, but no one really named the jury because we all knew the jury. They made the jury.
Exactly. Back to the point, though.
They answer Aquamarine, DJ Sheep, Sparkles, Sheepy, Sparkles Jr.,
That is
Lapis. You have 1.
I didn't even get to answer!
Oh.
Lego, you're out. Lapis
Darn
has
it.
I didn't even get to freaking answer. How does that work?
1.
then
Yeah.
who's
Yeah,
gonna
I
get
don't
out
think either of us
next?
knew what we were doing. We were just
Come
rolling
Well,
with it.
Lapis would have to put us both up for eviction since we're the last people standing.
Again, thank God season 2 changed everything.
I could have actually just guessed those. And you know what? Blow up time.
Okay, it made sense to kind of blow it up, but I also didn't need to at the same time. Perfect timing, because we're just about to head to the finale. Okay, guys, after an entire hour, we have finally made it to the finale. So, without further ado, I realize this is longer than normal, except I did realize we just toured the entire Halloween Party 2016 after this. Obviously, we'll only do the segment that obviously requires the actual series.
Okay, so here's the last recording of the night. So,
So
yeah.
we did 3 of these in the same night, apparently.
Alright, in a few moments,
Oh, wait, actually, we did, because I just remembered that. That's where all these unreleased videos were. This was... Okay, wow.
the jury members that were once previously house guests of Big Brother will cast their votes for the winner of Big Brother. Now let's wait for a moment and then wait for the jury members to decide what they want to do.
And I actually have a good idea of when the next season should come.
Alright then, the jury members
10 days later!
have voted.
Actually, I haven't.
The jury members have voted. Alright. Lego, you gotta put the final vote in since you're part of the jury.
Oh yeah, because I did get evicted at one point. Wait a second! Guys, we just skipped an entire section of this. Apparently I forgot to do this part right here where we had the final HOA. We should have done this part. Sorry about that, guys. I just remembered.
Excuse me. You two. Are you freaking kidding? Alright.
Okay, so that's how I got evicted. Okay. Nice to know. Nice to remember that. Okay. So I was the last one evicted. Okay. Just needed to clarify. Because I remember not getting evicted till pretty much the end of the season. But I didn't remember if it was here or like the Final Four or something. Okay, so this was the Final Three. Okay, back to the actual finale. Just need to clear that up.
Lego, you gotta put the final vote in since you're part of the jury.
Fine.
Put your final vote in.
Alright, there we go. I did that.
Who's the winner for Big Brother?
Alright. You ready for this?
Yes.
Announce it. Because I know. Alright, 1 second.
Oh, actually, I was the one who would have to announce it since you were in the final two alongside Lapis Shape. So I was the one who had to announce it. I think you actually announced all the other ones from that point forward. Mm-hmm. Although, actually, wait a second. I think in Season 7 I had to do the same since you were also in the final two. Actually, you were in the final two for about a few seasons, actually. Not in a row, but definitely a few out of the 8 that we've done so far.
Sorry, my fault. Typing slow again.
I am glad I've gotten much better at typing since this, and that includes you.
Everybody type slow, man. Just.
Yeah, no, my keyboard almost broke. Hold on. Alright, you ready for this?
Alright, since it's taking you a while.
Okay, to clarify, I wanted to actually do something unique here, right?
I did that. You win it.
God, I still use that in chat. Thank God I dropped that habit.
Wait. What are we referring to here again?
How I reacted.
Okay. Thank God. You are not wrong.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, guys, let us know in the comments here if you want us to, well...
This season went for longer than it was supposed to, hence why the stage got removed towards the end of the season.
We are
Did you ever notice that?
gonna do it again. But if you guys don't decide,
I think this season was actually meant to end, I think, at like the end of September, but then we kind of forgot to finish it, and then came back at the beginning of October when the Halloween party went live, which can explain why the stage is in here, and also why the actual house design was removed.
to have a decision right now to declare that.
Now, Season 2 would start 10 days later on Monday, October 17th, 2016. And to only prove that I actually remember that, heading into the playlist, since we have all of this, we can see that it was on October 17th, 2016. Now, of course, again, we will get to Season 2 in a future look-back video. Probably the next one. Probably within the next day or two. I don't know. We'll see. Regardless, this is going to be very fun. This is going to be very, very fun.
You hear it?
Yeah.
We're gonna start this again on October 9th.
I am severely glad that I did not go down this path whatsoever. With all of that being said and in mind, I can confirm that after an entire hour and 10 minutes exactly, we are done. We are done. Legitimately. And, well, final thoughts?
Well, this was a long time coming. It's amazing to see how far back this series has taken us and how many updates this game went through. Much less how much our careers for YouTube started because of this series.
Well, okay. I technically started with just some random Cool Penguin videos, but I think this is really where it started taking off.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else beyond this point?
Nope.
Well, 7 more seasons to go because we still have to get all the way to season 8. Despite, of course, we will obviously do season 8 after completing it, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we still got another 7 seasons after this. Again, these are not back to back. There will be some look back videos in between this since this is going to be a very long process. Now, as a quick reminder, season 2 went slightly longer, but as a reminder, we do not go through all of them. We only go through ones that I feel are our personal favorites. So, next time in the Look Back series, in probably the next day or two, we're going to do season 2. And after that, we'll see how many seasons we can get through while you're here. Obviously, we'll not get through all of them because there's so many. We'll try and get through as many seasons as possible while you're here. I don't know exactly how many, but we'll see where things go. Season 1 was interesting because, fun fact, it ended up being despite it being the first season, it ended up somehow and in some way, a slight fun fact for all of you, it ended up being 1 episode longer than season 7 somehow, because looking at season 7, there was only 12 episodes. I did not think I would actually say that. You'd think season 1 would have the least.
Mm-hmm.
But season 7 ended 1 episode short. I know this isn't technically considered a real big deal here, but it's interesting to see that season 7 is still considered, as of right now, the shortest season in the whole series. You'd thought season 6 was the shortest season. Apparently there were 15 episodes total. In fact, I think there might have been footage from before we discontinued it that I think you forgot to upload. Because I noticed in your playlist for season 6, there is one video that I know I filmed that is not on your side. But regardless, I seriously do hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was interesting. Don't you, son?
Mm-hmm.
And again, we'll do season 2 within the next maybe 2 to 3 days. Because I want to see how many of these we can get done during this time frame. Again, not all of them, but we'll see. Until next time, guys, I will see you all in the next episode. Well, goodbye. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
All right. See you next time.